With every training, I always like to start off with a little bit of who COSMEDIX is because we never know if there is someone who is just new joining our COSMEDIX community. So I do want to just make mention that for COSMEDIX, COSMEDIX has been around since 1999, and it has been our mission to serve the skincare professional community and our everyday clients with products formulated with Nobel Prize winning chemistry to correct even the most troublesome skin concerns and issues. And for many of you that are on today's call, you are working with the products intimately, and that you have seen for firsthand that our products truly do stimulate change on the skin. And COSMEDIX always certifies that our products are gentle, efficacious, concentrated, luxurious, clean, green, and cruelty-free as well. We do have 4 pillars when it comes to our formulations as well as our products. We definitely at COSMEDIX want to make sure that we're using better botanicals. So you'll see a lot of botanical ingredients in our products. We create products that do provide skin matrix support. We also have a series of products that really focus on smarter exfoliation, so it's non-irritating to the skin. And many of our products actually contain chiral ingredients as well. Our uniqueness is that COSMEDIX formulas are created with pure, natural botanicals coupled with clinical level actives, and a lot of those products we're going to talk about today. COSMEDIX has been one of the only professional skincare brands that can be used safely on deeply pigmented skin tones and persons of color. Our products not only feel good on the skin, but they do good by affecting healthy change to the skin. And we're proud to say that our entire line is cruelty-free, and in most cases, our products are vegan-friendly. Our products are 100% free of parabens, formaldehyde donors, mineral oil, petroleum, PEG, sodium lauryl sulfate, hydroquinone, and glycolic acid. We only use safe ingredients as approved by the Personal Care Products Council and the FDA. So I do want to make mention some of our amazing celebrity friends, if you will. Our friends are, those that speak about the brand on a larger platform, whether they are a celebrity or a beauty editor as well. You may have seen some of these in our social media. As you can see, some of our products are fans of Hailey Bieber and Victoria Beckham. Both use our Esthetician Love Skincare products like Opti Crystal, Eye Doctor, Serum 24 as well. Purity Clean, if you did not know this, but they won a Dermoscope Esthetician Choice Award for Best Exfoliating Cleanser this year. So we're super excited about that for Purity Clean. And Lumi Crystal, which is one of my all-time favorite products. If you have been on any of my webinars or spoken to me, you guys know that I absolutely love Lumi Crystal. It is one of my all-time favorite products. And Refinery 29 actually dedicated a story entitled "This Hydrating Crystal Lip Gloss is a Y2K Prismatic Dream." So, so a lot of great press going on when it comes to our products, and we're so excited that it does get so much recognition and love in the community. So as you guys know, today we are really focusing on our amazing Elite line. The Elite line is truly a step above when you think about the formulations, when you think about the ingredients, when you think about the results that your clients or yourself can benefit from. And I'm sure many of you have actually used the Elite line in your spa and services. Oops. So I just want to take a quick poll real quickly. If you can use the chat box, this will make sure that everybody also knows where the chat box is. If you are a spa partner, will you please let me know if you currently carry the Elite line in your spa? I would love to know that this morning if you do carry the Elite line. Oh, fantastic, Mia. Thank you so much. Alicia, Laura Gomez. Thank you, Mary. Yes. Oh, great. So you guys do already carry it in your Elite line or in your spas. Well, that's wonderful. Today, we're going to be focusing on the Step Up system. So if you are carrying some of like Mary, who's not carrying it yet and wanted to get well versed in the baseline first, then this is a great example of why to be on this webinar, because we're going to show you how, if you're already carrying the professional line, you know, products that you can step up your clients to in order to enhance their results, but then also how that also benefits you as a spa partner as well. So let's dive in to the next slide. So our Elite line is really focused, like I mentioned, on elevating the results, enhancing the experience, elevating the results with clinical level ingredients. As you guys know, COSMEDIX has brought it forward to our B2C through COSMEDIX.com. This is something that we thought as a brand that this is going to bring more awareness to the Elite line, which then does in turn help our spa partners on that visibility as well. Currently through COSMEDIX.com, there is an upcharge or a surge charge of 15%. So technically, as a spa partner, you are providing that promotional offer or promotional pricing to your clients by offering it to them at the regular MSRP price. As I mentioned before, by taking it to COSMEDIX.com for the very first time, we are really elevating that exposure of our Elite line. We are putting more eyeballs on to the Elite line, and then also offering where this is available in the market. So if you have not updated or allowed us to know that you're carrying it, we definitely want to make sure that we highlight you on Spa Finder as well. We want to be a great partner in that. And then if you are on this call and you don't already have your Elite affiliate link set up, please reach out to us, because we definitely want to make sure that you do have that affiliate link available to provide to your clients as well. So that is something that, again, is a partnership with COSMEDIX and our spa partners. So there's a lot of great benefits when it comes to our Elite line, and the fact that this is such an elevated line and that you're providing it basically to your clients at a promo price is a win-win for us all. So and I do want to make mention for anyone who has just joined us that, again, if you have any questions on any of the topics that we're speaking to today, or any of these that we've already covered, that you can reach out to me directly. I have placed my email address right there at the bottom of this page. It's lcole@astralbrands.com. So, oops. I apologize. I did not size this correctly, but we're going to talk a little bit about clienteling. So this is another great opportunity and touch point to ask you guys right now. I know that you guys have a lot of clients, absolutely, but how many of you guys actually are clienteling? If you can let me know in the chat box. Are you call cycling on a regular basis? Are you doing check-ins with your client's skincare cycle? Meaning that after 3 to 4 months, you're checking in with them to see how their results are and if you're changing that treatment plan. Are you using your call cycling or clienteling for intro promotion? Like if you're bringing in a new product or a new line like Elite, are you calling your clients and letting them know that you've just brought this in as well? And then do you provide mini events within your spa or promotional events where you might do a treatment feature and offer it on a promo? For example, we call these mix and mingles at COSMEDIX, where a spa may be a part of a peel party series, or they may be bringing in a new line and it's featuring, I'm just going to give an example, and let's say it's featuring a brand new product that you've just brought in. Let's say it's any one of our products like Surface Revival, let's say, and that you're using it on every single treatment in order to bring awareness to the product to your clients, but then also then you're offering it at a promo price. And then lastly, I just want to know, within clienteling, do you offer a birthday promo? Or if any of these you don't do, but you do something else, please let me know in the chat box. I would love to learn from you guys as well. Okay, so Mary uses clienteling only within the context of the appointment consultation itself. Okay, thank you, Mary, for letting us know that as well. Does anybody else actually clientele at this moment? And I know clienteling does take a little bit of time each month, but I have an exercise that I want to show you how that investment does pay itself back. So I will show you guys that as well. I will say that for cosmetics, one of the things that is a great way to clientele is by doing virtual consultations, actually. So if you're not into doing the call cycling, you could actually offer live virtual consultations on a regular basis. For example, at COSMEDIX, I use the platform Calendly. And I actually use it for 2 of our brands where I offer live consultations. These are 15-minute appointments. Clients ask me all the time, what products should I be using? This is what I'm using currently right now. And then we go through their treatment program and then, provide the best advice that we can. Or we tell them where they can find a spa partner in order to get their treatment services as well. So that might be something that, especially if you are a single esthetician, these are very easy to do, and literally the client books them. They pop up on your computer, on your calendar, and you just offer that 15-minute consultation. And it's honestly one of the best things that I love to do because one, it makes sure that I'm speaking with our professional spa partners, but then also the clients that are using cosmetics as well, or from our other actual brands line. So those are some things. And if you're interested in doing something like that, I'd be happy to share our best practices by using Calendly. And it also is a wonderful way for you to work with your clients. Honestly, like for example, after today's webinar, you'll get an email asking about your satisfaction, and it's already populated within Calendly. So I go in and I set it up, and then Calendly takes care of everything. You probably received a reminder for this webinar as well. That's all through Calendly. I do one setup for this particular event and it takes it away. So Calendly is super easy, user-friendly, and it just has a lot of great benefits to it. So, and you can do a free trial, and there is a free side of it, and then there's also a professional side of it if you wanted to take it a step further. So, so that's one of the things that I love to do, and it helps me stay on top of my tasks personally as the director of education, but then it also helps me when I'm managing appointments and meetings and things like that as well. So just a little tidbit there, Calendly is amazing. So clienteling is one of the things that really does offer that personal experience. And I think in today's world, though we're a digital world, we still thrive on that personal experience. And it also helps us in a reminder as well, because how many of us have gotten to the end of a product and then realize that, oh my gosh, I need that product, but I just don't have time to get in, or I'm not due for my next treatment for another 2 weeks. So then I'm just going to go over to the pharmacy and just pick up any product. And that's definitely not what we want our clients doing. Number one, that's a waste of money. Number two, it takes them off their treatment plan. And number three, we want to make sure that we are reminding them of when to use their products. And then I think the skin cycle check-ins is truly important because our skin changes every day, and it's based on environment. It's based on the stress that we may be under. It could be based on the diet. It could be based on so many things. So definitely going in and having those 3 to 4 month check-ins to ensure that we're not needing to adjust a serum or a cleanser or a moisturizer or a mask is something that's truly important to our clients, and then also offers that bespoke experience that they don't get anywhere else. So as we jump into our exercise here, this is just a quick exercise, number one, because I want to get you guys thinking before we start diving into our Step Up program. One of the things is that with the COSMEDIX professional line, and that's in the nice silver type of packaging, we also have the Elite line that again has those higher levels of ingredients. It is going to be in the darker line. So if, for example, if you're new on today's call and you're wondering the difference in the packaging, the darker packaging is going to be more of our Elite line, and that's our Step Up line. And then our silver packaging, or that lighter silver platinum packaging, is more for that everyday use type products as well. A couple of things to point out on this screen. I have put on for every slide that we're going to go through what it is, skin type, recommended use, recommended for skin concerns and conditions, and then the benefits of these products as well, plus the price point. Now, this price point is in MSRP. This does not reflect the 15% surcharge. So if you're wondering how COSMEDIX prices it, it's 15% above the $69 mark, for example. So with our products, one of the things that I mentioned just a second ago on that last slide was literally making sure that you're having regular check-ins with your clients, whether that's every 3 months or 6 months. Because once they come into you, or if I come and visit you, my skin is going to, get to a certain point, and now it's maybe needs a little shake up. And that's where a step up is going to be really beneficial. So here I took the example of Benefit Balance, which is our antioxidant infused toning mist, and paired it, and it's not a versus, it is literally a step up to Surface Revival, because it's not that I want you to do an either or in this exercise. It is literally starting them on our professional line and then stepping them up to the elite line. So again, in that skin cycling where you are having those regular check-ins with your clients, you are going to be able to tell whether or not you need to step them up to the elite or if they're fine where they are. But then also too, some of your clients may be asking for something a bit more out of their skin, and this is where you can do that. And this can be on a cycle of, every other month. It could be just 3 months, and then you go back to the Benefit Balance. And then you go on that for 3 to 6 months, and then you go up to the Surface Revival. You can truly map this out based on your treatment plan for your clients. But it's going to be important that you do pull up the treatment plans for your clients. Okay. Great question. Can you start right away with the elite line for a new client? And that's a great question. That's a very general question though. And my answer to that is this. It's really going to be based on some of the products. So for example, you could start a new client right with Surface Revival, but we do have other products, which we'll get to in the line, that I think you start off with the professional line first, and then you bump them up to the elite line. So it is, I would say, based on a case-by-case basis. It's kind of like you wouldn't just jump into doing, a peel on a client. You would prep their skin first before jumping them up to that product. So it's going to be on a case-by-case with your clients, and it's also may be determined from the products that we're talking to today. So stay tuned. I think your question will be answered here, and if not, please utilize my email address and we can help you with that. Okay, so for example, here you can see here, this is pretty much not apples to apples, but it is one of those that it is an antioxidant infused toning mist, and it's pretty gentle to the skin, where Surface Revival is an antioxidant boosting toner, and it's also very gentle to the skin. So in this case, you could start them right with Surface Revival if you wanted to. A lot of great benefits here. With Benefit Balance, you have a 1% lactic acid to help with cell renewal. It's going to prep the skin for absorption as well. It helps neutralize skin irritation and calm and soothe the skin. Then when you look over at Surface Revival, you can see that this one does a lot of the same benefits, but it uses different ingredients. And if you are looking for an ingredient list or some of the other ingredients, please visit our education portal and pull our product profile sheets. Each of these will have most of this information on there, but a little bit more detailed as well. With Surface Revival, this gives you more of like a 3-in-1. So it's going to act like a serum, an essence, and a toner. So it's a little bit more multitasking. So for the jump up in price, you're getting a little bit more multitasking of a product. And then it has unique antioxidants from Benefit Balance. So it does penetrate deeper into the skin, and it performs like hyaluronic acid. So there's a lot of great benefits with Surface Revival, but that's not the point for me staying on this slide. What I want to show is that you can introduce Surface Revival into your professional line. So just like the question before, can I jump this product straight in? In this instance, you absolutely can. So let's say that your client is using Purity Clean, Affirm, Serum 16, Resync. Absolutely. You can jump Surface Revival right in there as their toner. Now, what I also like to see is if you wanted to do that here, so taking that exact example where you've got Purity Clean at $42, Affirm, which is $92, Serum 16 at $88, Resync at $90, Surface Revival at $69. You can see here, as I mapped it out for call cycling on your clientele. So Purity Clean is pretty much a cleanser that you're going to use, at least once a day, if not twice a day, depending on their treatment plan. Affirm, you're going to use at least once a day, could be twice a day, depending on if you do alternate with a nighttime serum. Serum 16, you would use at least once a day. Resync is a evening moisturizer. So you're going to use that in the evening time. So you could recommend a daytime moisturizer here. But what I wanted to show is that if you took, for example, clients and anyone who purchased Purity Clean, let's say in the month of February, you called them again in April. Let's say you had 5 clients that purchased Purity Clean. You would call them again in April to make sure that they renewed their product, or Affirm, or Serum 16, Resync, Surface Revival. Now, I want you to see that by doing this, you are either call cycling, skincare cycling, or doing your check-ins, right? You're also reminding them of when this product should be running out and how that can look when it comes to the return on investment for your time in making sure that you're call cycling, or maybe you decide to do virtual consultations with them this way to do those check-ins on 3 to 4 months. But how this can absolutely bump up your retail. So I just took the example of Purity Clean, and Purity Clean is at $42, and then Surface Revival at $69. You have 5 clients, let's say. You call them every other month, let's say, because they're going to be needing that new product. So that increases your volume at $210 for that 1 month. Then you're going to do that every other month. So that's times 6 equals $1,260. Then you add in the Surface Revival. Let's say they up, you did a promo where you introduced this and 5 people purchased it. So, doing the same math, that is $3,330 just off of 5 clients in a 12-month span. Now, if you had 15 clients that you did the same treatment with, then you can see that it would increase your sales at $10,000 a year just on 2 products. 30 accounts or 30 clients and doing the 2 products, that would increase your sales to $14,000 a year on just 2 products. So call cycling, clienteling is truly important when it comes to maintaining results, because what we want at COSMEDIX is not for you to have what I call the dine and dash client, where they come and get the treatment, they get their products, and then you never hear from them again. We definitely want to make sure that they maintain those results, because we always leave happy. So we want to make sure that we're doing those happy check-ins to ensure that they're maintaining results. So that's just one of the things that I wanted to cover today. Now, if we took Surface Revival and put it into COSMEDIX Elite pairing recommendations, I just want to show you how that volume changes, because with this, the prices are just slightly increased. Again, here, slightly increased. And then looking at your accounts and how they're using the product. So I just took the same exercise that we just did, 5 accounts that are using Surface Revival and RX Clean over the course of a year. But if you did that, how that increases. So we increased it just the year with about $200 and change there. But with 15 accounts, we increased it by $1,000, and 30 accounts, we actually increased even more. So just by thinking about that and how, the treatment room is one way of getting, making your return on investment, but also retail is a way to get that return on investment as well. And if you need any help with this, definitely reach out to your account executive. We're all pretty much trained in how to assist you with setting up these treatment plans with your clients or for your clients that you can recommend. So if you have questions because you're trying to get your clients to go from the professional to the elite side, we're here to help you with that as well. Because like I said before, sometimes it's going to be a case-by-case basis, and sometimes it's going to be a one-for-one. Okay, so now we're going to dive into our products. Okay, Alicia, where would you use this in a skincare routine? Sorry, Alicia, I'm not sure. You might have talked a little bit too fast on that one. So if you want to give me a little bit of clarity in your question, I can help you with that, or you can email me at lcole@astralbrands.com. So now that we've kind of gone through that exercise really quickly on, how it looks if you have a client, you're just introducing Surface Revival into a skincare routine. And then also if you're using the professional, and then if you're using the elite side as well. So you can definitely see there's going to be return on your investment there. So let's talk through some of our products that literally, if they're already using Cell ID, or if you have a client that could potentially be using Cell ID, and then in a cycle, when you're ready to bump them up in a treatment plan, then you would bump them up to this elite item. So let's just say, for the sake of this exercise, that your client is using Cell ID. This is our Nutritive Defense Serum. This is a peptide serum that is going to encourage rapid renewal for younger appearance of skin. This can be used technically on all skin types, AM or PM. And then the skin concerns that it really helps is photo damage, mature, and post-peel healing. The benefits is that it has 2 growth factors. It helps minimize the signs of aging. It helps firm the appearance of the skin, helps smooth the skin tone and texture, and aids in protection from environmental stressors. So let's say that you have a client that has been using Cell ID and you're ready to take their skin to the next level. That's where you would introduce in the elite line Revive and Renew. Because as you can see, Revive and Renew really goes after those same skin concerns, but the benefit here is that it has 3 growth factors that are going to provide a deeper penetration. It's going to visibly help minimize signs of aging on the skin and help rejuvenate the skin as well. You can see again with this that it's basically a 1-for-1. So if they're using Cell ID already, you can go ahead and confidently step up their routine with Revive and Renew. And you can see that again, if you take that same exercise as we did before, Cell ID is $121, and then COSMEDIX ELITE Revive and Renew is $149. So it is a little bit pricier. And this is, again, our regular price, not the surcharge of 15% that's available on our website. So this is just our regular MSRP price. But if you do that exercise and you're thinking like you have so many clients already on Cell ID and you want to move them up to Revive and Renew, you could do the math and put them on a call cycle as well. Now for Affirm, I just want to mention that Affirm, I have a lot of great warm feelings for Affirm, because Affirm was the original or the OG serum for treatment serum for cosmetics. So she's been in the line since 1999. Everyone loves her. I think everybody should be using Affirm. And if you have had a client, let's say that's been, and you've been with us for 20 years or 5 years or even a year, and you're looking to bump up your client's benefits and results with the Elite line, we would recommend pepoxide. So you can see that Affirm is our antioxidant firming serum. This is going to help with concerns of dehydration, fine lines, dull skin, photo damaged skin, etc. The benefits is that it has 10 antioxidants. And then when you look over at pepoxide, she has 16 antioxidants. So again, you're getting more bang for your buck when it comes to the benefits with pepoxide, or yes, pepoxide. And this does help with hyperpigmentation and scarring post-treatment, or even acne blemishes. So myself, for example, I have had acne scarring that had left marks on my skin. So this would be a great example of a serum to use as well. And again, here you could alternate these even if you wanted to. You could, in a treatment plan, if your client is more of a minimalist and they're just really looking for overall skin health and wellness, then this might be a great one to use a firm in the morning, pepoxide at night, or you could move pepoxide to the morning and then use one of our retinol serums even at night. It truly depends on that treatment plan for your client. So here's an example with our Benefit Clean Gentle Cleanser. So this has been in our line for quite some time. We use this a lot in our treatment protocols to cleanse the skin. I use this as well with my Purity solution. So I've been using this now for over 7 months. I may want to jump it up to Gentle Clean, and I may not use Gentle Clean go forward. It might just be on my skin cycle. So perhaps my skin is starting to break out a little bit more, or it's just going through a thing. Then I might want to use this for my 3 to 4 month cycle and then go back to my Benefit Clean. So you could do a treatment plan like that as well. And this is also introducing new products for your clients as well. So Benefit Clean is our gentle cleanser. As you can see, Gentle Clean in the Elite line is our soothing skin cleanser as well. Both of these are truly recommended for everyday use, reactive sensitive skin, dehydrated skin, post resurfacing or treatments as well. But these are both great options. You could definitely, again, if you feel confident that it's time to cycle up or step up, then you can definitely take your client from Benefit Clean to Gentle Clean easily. And there is just that $7 difference, but then if you do the math, it actually does add up to be, quite a difference. So CPR to reduce, we get this question a lot. CPR is our Calm, Protect, Restore Skin Recovery Serum. This is a serum that we don't typically use like every single day, but we will recommend this for clients that do have more sensitive skin or when their skin becomes impaired. So if they're having dry, dehydrated skin and their skin has become, or skin barrier has become impaired, then this is when we recommend this product. So it may not be an everyday serum that they're using, but it's really like its name. It's that recovery system type of serum. So this does include an epidermal growth factor here to help stimulate fibroblast production of collagen. It is oil-based. It is an oil-based post-care serum to help calm and soothe redness in the skin. And it's a great way to repair. And I've personally used this product myself when my skin became dehydrated after using having a treatment that did my skin did become dry a few days later. So this was a great way to kind of just put things back in balance. But if you needed to do this as well, another MacGyver product that I like to recommend is our Reduce Soothing Relief Gel. Again, I don't recommend this for everyday use, but it's on those occasions that when you do need that little bit of hydration just to combat areas of dehydration, chapped skin, or impaired skin barrier, things like that. That is when I do recommend it. But I would say that we've got other great serums and moisturizers in the line that you would use on a day-to-day basis. This is kind of just that little insurance, if you will, when you need it. But as you can see, this is a really great step up from CPR to Reduce. This is a great one to have in the treatment room as well if needed. And then, because this is not my everyday regular serum, I will use this honestly. And I tell my clients this as well. If my skin feels chapped or dry in any areas, I will also use this. The elbows, the cuticles, the hands, the knees, the ankles, wherever you're having that little bit of dehydration, you can also use this as that quick quick fix as well. So one of our favorite products at COSMEDIX is Emulsion. This is our Intense Hydrator. This is, honestly, I love this product. I can't speak more highly of this product. This is one of the quickest ways to hydrate the skin when needed. So really quickly on this Intense Hydrator, and we will go back to the chat box here in a second. This is great for all skin types. This is kind of considered like a moisturizer, but I actually use this more as like a sleep mask or as a quick little Sunday refresher that I need as well. But if you have dehydrated skin or a compromised skin barrier, this is a really great way to really hydrate the skin as well. It does have a spin trap in there, really providing the antioxidant protection. It's got neem extract, which contains a lot of fatty acids there. Shea butter jojoba, our liquid crystal technology, which I love. We'll speak more to liquid crystal technology in upcoming slides as well. But I love this as a quick little fix because sometimes, when the week gets long, we forget to put a little self-care for ourselves. So this is a great sleep time mask or moisturizer, but also on Sundays, if you just need that quick little pick me up as well. If you don't have like a sheet mask handy or something like that, emulsion is a really great way to do that. And then if you needed to step that up, and then also provide a little bit of a little bit more oomph to it, I guess you could say, I would step it up with XAge moisturizer with our AGP retinol complex. And we will talk about our complex in a few upcoming slides. So hang tight for that as well. But this is a really great way to, again, do what we're trying to do with emulsion, but then add that little bit of AGP retinol complex in there, a little bit more anti-aging to address those lines and wrinkles. It does have the spin trap, just like our emulsion. It has that liquid crystal technology as well, but it is definitely that step up and more anti-aging for your client. So this is a really great way to step up. Before I get into my eye products, I'm going to go to the chat box really quickly and take a look. Let's see. Yes, so surface revival is used in the toner step. So yes, you could use that as I mentioned in the beginning. So going back to surface revival and how do you fit that into a skincare routine, you could definitely use that as a toner, but it is considered like a 3-in-1 because when you touch the texture of surface revival, it's going to feel more, it's going to feel a little bit different than a regular toner. It does have a little bit more texture to it. So it feels more of like an essence and a serum and toner all in one. So definitely Surface Revival is really great for minimalist. For example, I have a friend who she's just 3 steps, like no more than 3 steps. She does not care what I say, but I want her to be using really great product. So we make sure that she has her cleanser, she's using her Surface Revival, and because I cannot get her to use a serum on a day-to-day basis, she jumps right into her moisturizer. But I feel confident that that's okay because of Surface Revival and the great ingredients that it does provide. So do think of it as like a 3-in-1. You're not going to rinse it off. You're going to leave it on. You could rinse it off if you wanted to, but you could definitely leave that on and then follow up with your moisturizer if you wanted to. But definitely great question. If the prices are not reflecting correctly here, I will double check for you, Mia. I appreciate the call out there. Revive retailing for 130. I will definitely check that because I could be wrong. It could be my keying in error. So that could be my bad, but I'll double check that as well. So thank you for that call out. Silky, that's a great question. And let's answer that offline because that could be based on your client as well. So that could be kind of specific, I should say, as well. So let's get back to, let's take that offline and we'll chat about that. Okay. And with all of treatments and things like that, you definitely want to give it that downtime. So that 24, 48 hours. Definitely before you start using some of the products onto the skin. So definitely, if you have more specific questions, follow up in my email at lcole@astralbrands.com, or you can also have a virtual consultation with me technically, and we can meet face-to-face as well. Okay, so let's talk Eye Genius and the step up for Eye Genius. So Eye Genius is our Brilliant Eye Complex Serum. This is a really awesome serum. In fact, you know, I was one of these people who, like before, I just jumped right in and wasn't really looking at everything that was in the line and what it had to offer at the beginning. But Eye Genius actually is an amazing product. So I don't want to overstep this by just jumping up to Eye Complex, but this is a really great intro. So going back to the question, like if you have a new client who's just starting with you, definitely take them through the cadence of starting with our professional line, getting those results. And then when it comes time for your skincare check-in, or maybe they've been using the same Eye Genius for over a year, then maybe it's time to step it up to Eye Complex. So again, this could be a great opportunity to exercise that. So Eye Genius actually has a clinical study where participants reported 45% reduction in wrinkle depth in 8 weeks. And that is huge. That is really huge because a lot of eye products really focus on just what's happening on the surface layer, where a wrinkle, you definitely have to get in between those folds of the skin to really affect change. So this clinical study really speaks volumes here. So iGenius, again, has a lot of great ingredients from the Matrixyl, the SNAP8, peptides in here as well to truly help address the fine lines and wrinkles, under eye dark circles, and puffiness. So if I were starting a client off today, if I had a new client that just signed up with me today, I would definitely introduce them to iGenius. And then if they tell me that they're not getting enough from iGenius, or if down the road they're like, I just want this to be a little bit more hydrated, then I may jump them up to Eye Complex. So if again, you can see it does, it has the same type of benefits, but it does offer that cell turnover. You also have the Japanese orchid stem cells that are going to be a conditioning peptide to help nourish that under eye area. And it works as a natural growth factor as well. So it helps to increase the collagen and the elastin. Sodium hyaluronate as well. And then it has a cooling gel texture, which again, you can see that there's that beautiful little balls that go through and help massage it into the skin, where it's almost like an iron going in between the folds to really penetrate the product where it needs to be. So again, this is a great way, again, step up, start them off with the professional line, and then bump them up later to Eye Complex. So it's a great opportunity for that as well. Glow, you guys love this product already. I won't stay a long time on this product because you guys love it so much already. It does give a nice, like the name, glow to the skin, helps with hyperpigmentation, helps where you have rough, uneven skin texture. I would bump them up to Awaken. Awaken is a mask that in the Elite protocol that the team loves to use as well. It's great for sensitive and dry skin types. So, or skin conditions rather. So this is a leave on for 10 minutes and then the rinse off, where your glow is a 1 time a week, no more than 3 times a week. And you can stop using 3 days before the wax, wait 7 days post your wax. So, so there's a lot of great benefits, even using both of these if you wanted to skin cycle these in your treatment plan with a client as well. And I was actually just reading about the polyhydroxy acid exfoliation, as well as it's getting a lot of great press recently. So I'm going to hold on that because I know that the team is working on a webinar to talk about our polyhydroxy acids as well. So a lot of great benefits here. Again, protecting that natural skin barrier, and then helping to reduce transepidermal water loss as well. So this is a really great mask to use if you want to use the Elite line in your treatment room as well. OptiCrystal, #1 bestseller within the cosmetics line when it comes to our eye products. Again, liquid crystal technology, copper complex, spin trap as well. Really great product. I have to say I'm a fan of this product. I actually use this product in the morning as well. So I'll use my eye complex and then I actually use my OptiCrystal over top. So I do layer these 2 products in the morning. What I like about OptiCrystal and Eye Doctor that they do have in common is the spin trap, the copper complex, but that liquid crystal technology as well. Because with that liquid crystal technology, it's actually hitting the 3 points of hydration on the skin. So it has the oil, it actually uses the humectant properties to pull moisture from the air, and then the occlusion, which is important as well. So Eye Doctor, if you want to step it up to the Eye Doctor, but this is PM only. So this is where you could actually OptiCrystal morning, Eye Doctor evening. And again, with OptiCrystal, it takes very little of this product because if you overuse this and you're wearing makeup, it can interfere with mascara and eyeliner. So we definitely just need to, best practices, teach our clients to use very little of this product. But I kind of look at these two products as like, you know, those invisible Band-Aids. So I had a nasty little paper cut one day and I just, you know, but it kept breaking open. So I just, you know, sealed it down with that invisible Band-Aid. And it literally, that invisible Band-Aid is that occlusion that comes down to protect the skin, right? So to me, liquid crystal is kind of that barrier or that invisible veil that goes down and locks in all of that hydration. On the Eye Doctor side, you get all those benefits plus 1% AGP complex, again, to really target those fine lines and wrinkles as well. So this is a great step up for our clients there. Plus, again, looking at that benefit. OptiCrystal, you can see here, kind of spoke ahead of myself. With the liquid crystal technology, you can see the difference with the liquid crystal technology, the spin trap, as well as that copper complex, that beautiful hydration, the firmness, the lifting. But for me, it's truly that hydration because this under eye area doesn't hold any oil glands. So it's really important for us to keep that area hydrated in order to see a difference on the skin. And then Eye Doctor, after one application, again, really targeting those surface lines and wrinkles. Hydration is truly important here. And then you've got the copper complex, that spin trap as well, with all those beautiful antioxidants to help fight premature signs of aging on the skin. And then the AGP complex, that's going to target the lines and wrinkles. But even after just one application of Eye Doctor, the eye looks hydrated, it looks lifted, it looks firm, it looks plumped, it just looks amazing. So I love the prism, I'm going to call it prismatic, or there it is, the luminosity that Eye Doctor gives. So again, with the liquid crystal technology that refracts light twice, you get this prismatic type of or luminous look. And I love that even on myself because that little bit of light reflection there that you see, it just looks younger as well. It looks more hydrated. And that's what you get from this product as well. And if you love it for the eyes, you're going to love it in the Lumi Crystal for the lips, because again, that is something that really inspired COSMEDIX is the liquid crystal technology in OptiCrystal, and Eye Doctor inspired Lumi Crystal for the lips as well. So a really great way to get that hydration. Now, Purity Clean. If your clients are using Purity Clean and that's our exfoliating cleanser for the skin, to step up from this one would be our Elite RX Clean. Now, the difference of this one, as you can see, this one is a 10% lactic acid, where Purity Clean is a 5% L-lactic acid. So with this, I would definitely, if your clients are needing more gentle exfoliation, but more intense exfoliation, if they have a bit more mature skin, this might be a great opportunity for them as well. If they are trying to treat areas of hyperpigmentation, this is an excellent cleanser as well. And this is used in the Elite protocols in the treatment room as well. So again, a really great way, but you definitely, and I think Silky, you asked the question, you definitely would want to start your client off with Purity Clean, and then we're going to bump them up to RX Clean. And you can be as transparent as you want with your clients about that journey. Like, let's start you off with Purity Clean. We're going to try this for, the skin cycle. And then I'm going to check in with you in 3 to 4 months, see how things are going. And then, perhaps we go up to the RX Clean. But I am one of these people who, because of my own skin and my own experiences, I like to start off first with a professional line and then move up in some cases to the elite line. But I like to exercise the skin or take my clients on that journey. Reboot is our overnight hydrating complex. We get a lot of love for this product. You can read the reviews on this product. Everyone loves this product. Again, this is our overnight serum for hydration. And then to step this up would be Relief. But what I like about Relief is that it can be used AM or PM. So if your client is needing that intense hydration, then they can definitely jump up to Relief. So this does have the sodium hyaluronate biogel that creates that invisible kind of shield to trap in that moisture for the skin. It does have a peptide in here that helps support the skin's natural healing process. And then again, other ingredients that are going to help improve the skin's appearance. It's going to help reduce redness on the skin. It's also going to reduce dehydration as well. So this is a great one-on-one. You wouldn't need to exercise up. You could definitely just jump up to this one. And then our evening moisturizers. So evening moisturizers are truly important to the skincare line as well, because at night is when the skin nourishes, protects, restores, and repairs itself. So I definitely wanted to show in our step up, like if your clients are using in the evening, our Resync moisturizer, revitalizing night moisturizer with a kakadu plum, snow mushroom as well, South Korean Lespedeza capitate, then this is going to be a step up to our Alt 8. And what this does is we put in our bakuchi oil, which is our retinol alternative product. And this is going to help address signs of aging in the skin, our silk tree extracts as well. And then the ectoin, which is going to help maintain hydration levels in the skin. So this truly does basically the same thing as Resync. So you're just stepping your client up to Alt 8 and again, introducing that bakuchi oil, which is the plant-based retinol alternative for the skin. It's one of my favorite as well. And I did start off with Resync first and then moved up to the Alt 8 as well. Here is another product that is truly, I guess, a fan favorite is our Simply Brilliant 24/7 Brightening Serum, bragging on 2% L-lactic acid, 2% niacinamide, and then it also has those melanin inhibitors in there as well. And if you look at XL Plus, again, focusing on the brightening aspect, again, if you are trying to help reduce hyperpigmentation in the skin, blemishes, uneven skin texture, etc. You can do that with XL Plus, which boasts 1% LG Retinax, and then niacinamide as well. And again, this is a really great way to step up your clients from there. So if they've been on Simply Brilliant and you're looking for ways to increase their results or benefits, you can definitely go to XL Plus. Now, there is kind of like an in-between here with Simply Brilliant because you can take Simply Brilliant and then step up with our Pure C. So by adding a little bit of our L-ascorbic acid powder in with Simply Brilliant, but a lot of you may have already been doing that. So then you would go ahead and jump up your clients to XL Plus. But if your clients are just new to you, I would start them off with Simply Brilliant first, and then you could step up to your XL Plus. Now, with our smarter exfoliation, I'm going to spend, I was 5 minutes late starting this, so I'm going to take another 5 minutes. I apologize for going over today, but I do want to talk about our AGP retinol complex really quickly because this is one of our step up systems that I think is truly important for the skin. So our AGP retinol complex enables high doses of retinol delivery without inflammation. This specialized delivery system of vitamin A converts to transretinoic acid once absorbed into the skin. So the AGP retinol complex products are really best suited for combination and oily skin types. So a lot of us may be overlooking the fact that with the AGP retinol complex, we truly want to introduce retinol to our clients, starting at the base and then working our way up. So I saved this one almost for last. We have one more after this one because we have a step up even on the professional side. So when we're working with our clients and we're just getting them into retinol products and things like that, we want to start with Define. In fact, Define was originally created as the first skincare product to recommend in a retinol journey. So we definitely want to start here with Define. And if you can see in your step up program, you could literally have them on a 4-step system right here. So you would start them off with Define, and they would be on this for a skin cycle. Then they would step up to Refine. And then Refine has 4% AGP retinol complex. So again, we just doubled the dose there. And then we'd be on this for a skin cycle with our client. And then we would step them up to Refine Plus, and that's an 8%. And then from there, you would step up to your Refine RX. So you definitely, going back to the question earlier, do I start my clients off with Elite? No, definitely not in this instance. You want to start them off with Define, or at a minimum Refine, and then you would build their skin up so that they could take Refine RX at a 12% AGP complex. So this definitely is a skin journey when it comes to our products. Now we have the same for our LG Retinox, which contains not one, but 2 retinoids. It's a retinol and a retinal, and it combines the high concentrations of both in and delivers it to the skin without irritation. So this is just telling you where we got the name from. But what I love about this is that LG Retinox does use a proprietary gag-enhanced encapsulation of the retinol and retinaldehyde. So you can see in these before and afters, again, providing that maximum strength skin renewal without the typical irritation. Now, our serums that do contain LG Retinox are best suited for dry, mature, and sensitive skin. So this would be where I would land because my skin is dry. So I would actually be using more so our retinol serums with LG Retinox. So we do have a step up for even dry skin tones wanting to use, or dry skin types, excuse me, wanting to use retinol. So we would start with our Serum 16. We would start all of our clients that have not used Serum 16 before, that have dry skin, with Serum 16 with a 16% LG Retinox. And then after a skin cycle, you could step them up to our Serum 24. Now, the caveat here is that Serum 24, boasting 24% LG Retinox, is actually professionals only. So we do not offer this product on COSMEDIX.com. This is only through our spa partners. So this is an exclusive serum that we have available for clients only through our spa partners. So this one is an amazing, excellent benefits, excellent results as well. So you could have your client on Serum 16, Serum 16 for a skin cycle, and then step them up to Serum 24. So then what happens after we plateau after a skin cycle on Serum 24? They can go back to their Serum 16 to maintain results, and then bump back up to their Serum 24. So this is a continual cycle of ways that you can engage with your clients on their skin treatments. So this is just an example of that as well. Now, LG Retinox, as I mentioned in the little small print right there, is that is in XL, which includes just 1% LG Retinox. So you would definitely, you could also start them off there, move them up to Serum 16 if you wanted to, and then Serum 24. So there's a lot of great ways within COSMEDIX to step up your clients. Now, really quickly, I know that I've gone a little bit over in this Elite webinar, but I definitely wanted to go through that exercise in the beginning to kind of show you how clienteling is truly important when it comes to your business, but then it also is important to coming to maintaining the results with your clients. So it benefits both of you in a win-win. And our Elite line, once again, is all about providing those higher level active ingredients, again, providing those results. And then it's available on COSMEDIX.com at 15% higher than what you would price it at your destination. So again, you provide your clients that promo pricing, so brag on that. And at COSMEDIX, they're spending 15% higher. So that is a win for you. And then again, the National Elite exposure is the fact that we're getting our awareness of our elite products out there on a larger platform. And so clients are out there looking for it, and we're able to get reviews from those that have been using our elite line, where before we didn't have any reviews on our products because they were hidden from the day-to-day clients. And then if you haven't already, definitely reach out to your account executive to get your spa partner affiliate link that is available to you as well. So that way you can continue to earn on your elite products. Okay, so again, if you have any more questions, please reach out to your account executive, or you can email me questions at lcole@astralbrands.com. I will hang out for a little bit longer here and look in the chat box to see if there's anything else that I missed. But definitely, you can use my email if you need to jump off at the moment as well. All right. Thank you, Karen Myers. Mia, Alicia, can you use this on the eyelid? I will say that I'm thinking you're talking about the eye products. I will say that the feedback is that definitely if you are using, what do you call it? The false lashes, the lash extensions, that you definitely want to steer clear of using that, because that oil will not be good for the lash extensions as well. And I will say that I personally don't use it on my eyelid. I actually just keep it on that orbital bone area. So I think that's the best practice, is that you keep it on that orbital bone area for your eye products. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate your time. And I hope you guys will join us on the next webinars coming up. Thank you, guys. Have a great day. Thank you so much for joining us.